What's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Prince and I'm an urban acolyte. In this video, I'm going to talk about why Master Yoda was so powerful with the Force. And if you're expecting me to geek out and talk about midichlorian levels and that kind of stuff, hey, you might want to check out some of the ridiculous videos that people have already done on that topic. So take your pick: Stupendous Waves, Star Wars Theories, Lore Master, Star Wars Comics. I can guarantee that none of those guys are going to drop the kind of knowledge that I will on this video. So before I tell you exactly why Yoda was so powerful, I'm going to give a shout out to the new folks who may be checking me out for the first time. So what's up, new people? I'm Prince. I talk about Star Wars, but if you can't tell already, I'm not your ordinary dude talking about Star Wars here on YouTube. I talk about the hero's journey in Star Wars, and I talk about the real world influences that help shape Star Wars and play a big part in the stories. It's my goal to help you understand the deep stuff in Star Wars and show you how to apply that stuff to your real lives. So let's get back to Yoda. Hey, Jedi Master Yoda was born strongly attuned to the Force. He trained to become a Jedi as a youngling, and at the age of 100, Yoda became a Jedi Master. By the time of the fall of the Jedi Order, Yoda held the rank of Grandmaster of the Jedi Order, and he trained at least 20,000 Jedi over the course of 9 centuries. Now, the question that I'm attempting to answer is why Yoda was so powerful. Was it his strong attunement to the Force? Was it his high midichlorian count? Was it that his long lifespan allowed him to train and to continue training longer than any other Jedi that we've known in canon? I mean, honestly, we could say yes to any and all of those questions, and maybe someone could explore those paths. But I'm going to say the reason Yoda was so powerful actually was due to his strong attunement to the Force. But the reason for Yoda's attunement to the Force doesn't have anything to do with midichlorians or some other crazy reason that some Star Wars geek might put forward. Look, the reason for Yoda's strong attunement to the Force is really simple, but it's also really, really deep at the same time. So do you want to know what it is? Just listen to the way Yoda speaks. His speech holds the key to why he's so powerful. It's the way he thinks. See, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan put this idea in our heads that midichlorian levels have some bearing on power in the Force. And people who spent too much time playing Star Wars games think that midichlorians and all this stuff are like mana levels in a role-playing game. And look, let's not use video game mechanics to explain how Star Wars works, guys. I mean, there's already a popular theory out there about Rey being some kind of wound in the Force, where this guy tries to use video game mechanics to support basically why he doesn't like Rey's character. And yeah, the video is very popular, but just because a video gets a lot of views doesn't mean the person in the video isn't completely wrong or they don't sound completely ridiculous. So look, there's no manometer or blue Force bars that determine how strong someone is with the Force. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The Force is about being in the moment. Dave Filoni talked about this a few years back when Han Solo defies the odds and flies a ship through an asteroid field. He's in the moment. He's focused. He's using the Force. When Finn was able to take down the shields and help rescue Rey from Starkiller Base, he used the Force. So sorry, Han, but that is how the Force works. When Poe Dameron showed up on Takodana to take out all those TIE fighters and rescue Finn, Han, and Chewie in The Force Awakens, he said he was in the moment. And Rey said, that sounds a lot like the Force. So you've heard it from me. You've heard it from Dave Filoni. You've heard it from The Last Jedi. The Force is just about being in the moment. And who was in the moment more than Master Yoda? Now you're probably like, well, Prince, what does Yoda's speech have to do with him being strong with the Force? Well, you have to pay careful attention to what Yoda says and how Yoda says it. I mean, in Empire Strikes Back, Yoda says some epic lines like, "For my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Life creates it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter." Yoda drops some knowledge there, and people get caught up in the beauty of what he's saying, but look at what Yoda is saying and how he says it. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. Yoda starts with the subject. This is the thing that I want you to think about. This is the moon, and the finger is going to point at it. And what Yoda says after the subject, it's like describing it. This is the thing where you focus, and this is why you focus on that thing. This is how I'm going to describe that thing. We think he's talking backwards, but he's saying, look here. Why am I looking at this thing? I don't know. You don't know why? Don't worry about why. Just look at this. Okay, you don't know why? Now I'm going to tell you why. Do or do not. There is no try. Do it. Do what? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Look, this is how we think. Do or do not. There is no try. What does this mean? Well, how can I do it if I don't try it first? But isn't doing a way of trying? Look, we ask all these questions, and I posted about this on Facebook. I had 100 different responses. People want to explain and be right about what they think, but who is really doing? All those thoughts, this takes you out. You're not focused on the present moment. See, right now, someone is still thinking about that saying, do or do not. And they aren't even paying attention to what I'm saying right now. They aren't one with the force. But because that's what because that's what you're saying. I'm one with the force. I'm focused. I'm present. I'm right here. Yoda, the way he talks, the way he thinks, it's saying, be present. Focus on this. Focus here. Pay attention. Don't wander. Pay attention. This is a difficult thing to grasp for a Western person. It's the way we think. It's the way we talk. Just like with Yoda, Yoda talks in a way that makes him think about being present. We talk and think in a way that makes us add all kinds of extra details. Here's an example. Yesterday, I went to the store to buy some food to cook for dinner. That sounds like a good sentence, right? You have past tense. I went. Where? To the store. Why did you go to the store, Prince? To buy some food to cook for dinner. So we see an excellent use of our infinitives. Hey, I bet y'all weren't expecting to get an English lesson in the Star Wars video now, did you? But yeah, I can do that because I know how the Force works. But okay, let's look at the same sentence the way my Thai friend actually said it to me. Yesterday, I go store, buy food, cook dinner. It was more like yesterday, I go store, buy food, cook dinner. Now, I was tempted to correct her, but she actually made me think about what she was saying because I understood what she was saying. I understood why she said it. I understood the way she said it. Now, I don't know much about Thai language, but I know in Mandarin and in Cantonese, the language is primarily spoken in China. There's no past tense. There's no future tense of a verb. Everything is simple. The Chinese languages are based on a much older version that is very simple. And Bruce Lee had this saying about the older something is, the more simple it becomes. Like people find a more efficient use and they strip away the non-essential parts. I mean, doesn't that sound a lot like the philosophy behind Jeet Kune Do? And it's because that's kind of how Chinese culture is, a culture heavily influenced by Taoist philosophy. Because Taoist philosophy says that you can build knowledge day by day, but you become wise by stripping away the non-essential stuff day by day. And the process of knowing Tao is a process of stripping away day by day. I learn more by knowing less because I become more present by understanding that all this extra stuff makes me less present. All of this is coming from a place where the way people speak, the way they think is all about being present. When they speak, everything is present tense. It's happening now. Right now, I'm telling you that 2 days ago, I am going to the store because that was the present moment when that happened. In this present moment, I'm telling you about it. Tomorrow's not here yet, but I will be present and I do this thing at that time. The point is the focus is always on being present. And when you talk about a philosophy that says, be here right now, you aren't off thinking about all this extra stuff because the focus is on the present. The same way Yoda's speech is always on the topic. Be present. Focus on this thing. Don't think about anything else. Just focus on this thing. Are you focused? Are you here? Okay, now I'll tell you what it does. I will describe what you see. Wars not make one great. Is the focus on being great, or is the focus on wars? The focus is on war. What about war? Going to war is not what makes one great. Why? This is not the way of the Jedi. Jedi aren't generals. They aren't battlefield commanders. The Force is about life, not death, greatness, and glory. That's why Luke Skywalker was never going to live up to people's expectations in The Last Jedi. And it's why those people who feel that their childhood was ruined are responsible for those feelings. Because what they want is not what the Jedi are. Jedi don't kick ass. Jedi are a living manifestation of the Force to teach people how to be present, how to pay attention. There was one Jedi who showed this with every word that he spoke, and that was Jedi Master Yoda. And this is why Yoda was so powerful with the Force. So hey, if you like this video, hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you have something to share with the Urban Acolyte community, post it down below in the comments, and I'll be checking back to see what you have to say. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an Urban Acolyte. Embark on the journey to become the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to check out these videos on the top theories for Star Wars Episode 9. You can also check out this other video that YouTube has picked just for you. But anyway, that's all I got for this video, so thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you. Always.